Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome in or welcome back. And I need to ask you to really bear with me this week. I hurt my eye over the weekend, and so readings are going to be a little bit different this week. I'm being told to rest, so I won't be uploading as much as I normally do. Please disregard my eye and my lack of makeup and my glasses this week. Bear with me, and we will return to normal by the end of next week. Let's go ahead and dive into our angel reading for this week, which I do every Monday. And if you like this style of reading, please feel free to check out the playlist that I have here on my channel that has lots of them. They are all timeless. So if you scroll through and something jumps out at you, or if it feels like it's speaking to you, it's definitely a message for you no matter when it was posted. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. What is it that you need to know from your angels at this time? What is your message? Let's see. What is your message? The sacred plan is unfolding. You know what I feel like from that sacred plan? I need one more card though, but I feel like, thank you. All right. I have the It's Up to You card here, but I also have the healing energy and the sacred plan. So what I was just going to say is that what I'm feeling is that you've been on this healing journey and it's been unfolding for a while. And I feel like part of that healing is you just really coming to this place where you are trusting. You know, I always talk to you guys about turning up your trust. And I feel like, you know, this is you putting one foot in front of the other. You keep showing up, you keep participating in life. And you hear me tell you, turn up your trust, because it's like there is a divine force that is at work in your life. There is something bigger than you with a bigger plan, and you're trusting it. So I feel like this is coming up in your strength position to let you know that you've come a long way on your healing journey, and you're literally stepping into that energy of flow where you're more relaxed about, even if you're still going through some hard times, even if you're dealing with challenges, even if you're dealing with things that literally feel like catastrophes falling apart around you, you're in more, or you're stepping into, you're going to feel this subtly. This is like a subtle shift, I feel like, that you've either already felt or you're about to. It's like you are going to feel this shift where you suddenly are like, wow, look at how different I am. Look at how I'm reacting with people or situations differently. Look at how I'm speaking differently. You may not even recognize yourself. You've healed. You've grown. You've changed. And I feel like you're literally stepping into this energy of flow, you know, and it's coming up as your superpower position. That's what I call it, the superpower position. It's like, this is an energy of confidence. This is an energy of trust. This is an energy of calm, peaceful, balanced, grounded, not fear, not anxiety, not worry. It's like I'm in the flow, and I'm letting the sacred plan, so to speak, unfold. And it feels very confident. It feels very, you know, relaxed. I'm feeling this energy. I feel like you're stepping into this, I keep wanting to call it stepping into this new version of you. And I feel like this new version of you is very, very calm and very relaxed, as opposed to how you used to be. And you're allowing the sacred plan, so to speak, for your life to unfold. I've got the cancel, clear, and release. Clear, cancel, release, in the holy love, if I could pick it up here. And so I feel like also signs and reminders on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, you know, this holy love talks about unconditional love. It talks about inner child healing. It talks about loving yourself in such a powerful way that most of us have not been taught to do in our life, because we have had everything in our life and the people and the you know, life happening that programmed us to think that we are not good enough, to think that we need to people please, or we need to perform, or we need to, carry all the burdens in order to be loved. And that's literally us self-abandoning ourselves. And I feel like this healing energy that's here, this whole healing journey that you've been on, was a journey of self-love, or learning how to love yourself, learning how to prioritize yourself, learning how to let go of what doesn't serve you, learning how to, be very mindful and discerning about where you pour your energy, and who gets your energy, who gets your light. She's protecting her heart chakra. She's protecting her mind. She's protecting her energy and her space. She's setting boundaries, and that's called self-love, That's called loving yourself in such a way that you're not abandoning yourself for someone else. You're literally putting in boundaries that protect your energy. You're no longer giving to what doesn't give to you. You're no longer aligning with things and people, places, situations that don't align with you, or that feel off to you, because your body always knows. So this is your heart is saying, well done on protecting your energy. You're paying attention to the signs that, and your intuition and your angels who send you signs and messages that have been telling you, maybe for a while, showing you how to really protect your energy, showing you things about other people that don't align with you, to get you to understand, oh, let go of that, or protect yourself, or put some space, lay a boundary between you and that person. You've been paying attention, yes, is what I meant to say, to the signs. You've also been waiting for clarity. As a side note, that feels like a side note. You've been waiting for clarity, maybe around a certain person that I feel like you're cutting out a situation or an energy out of your life. And I feel like you're waiting for clarity on that. For some of you, that's going to resonate for one of you. You may also be waiting for that you may also be waiting for the Ace of Swords moment, like a breakthrough. As a side note, what is in your challenge position, or something that you are currently working on or working through that your angels want to send you a message about in the near future? You're worried about the timing and how long you've been waiting. Keep listening to your intuition. And look, we've got the improving health. We've got the healing energy coming through twice. You may be really going through something, a challenge in your, like an illness, or a challenge in your body, in your health. And it feels like that's really difficult. When we're going through something in our health, it's so hard to remain like you're waiting for things to change. We're programmed to look for change in our outside and not trust in the inside, and that your body wants to heal, and that your body is healing. When we're not seeing with our eyes results, or we're not seeing changes, it tends to really trip us up in our head. And so it feels like that waiting is connected to that. Keep listening to your intuition, and your intuition being your body. Keep listening to your body. Notice how you're feeling. Notice the things that you're doing in order to move forward in this healing energy that you've been doing. Maybe this is around, your eating. Maybe this is around some sort of an illness that you've been dealing with. There's going to be, in the near future, which could literally be today, tomorrow, next week, there's going to be some sort of shift, some sort of change. Keep doing what you know or you're feeling to do for your health. Keep doing, and that it could be emotional health, that could be mental health, that could be physical health, that could be your energetic health, because we are really being discerning about what doesn't align with us. So you take it how it fits for you, because this could be something you're dealing with in your body. This could be something else. And this could be you laying boundaries, like I was saying, between you and someone else or something else. In the near future, there is a change. You're being led by your body, by your energy, by your intuition. Keep paying attention to that. And then notice how you feel. Notice how you feel in this situation, in any situation. Notice how you feel, because that is your intuition telling you. If someone's energy feels off, you feel it in your body. If there's something going on in your health, that can be really difficult to walk through and trust that you're heading in the right direction when you don't see the change yet, or you don't feel the change yet. But you can tell your body, say, I'm trying to think of an example in your body. If you are eating because food is medicine, either what you're eating is feeding your health or it's feeding the opposite. And you will feel it. You will feel it. So if you're feeling to eat a certain way, and when you eat that way, it might not make sense to anyone else, but when you eat that way, it makes you feel good, that's an indication of you being on the right track. If you are, hanging out with somebody and they feel off, their energy feels off, but logically you're like, well, this looks good on paper, or, this makes sense somehow, but there's something off in your energy, let it go. Don't be afraid to cut it out. Don't be afraid to cut out anything that doesn't align with you, no matter what it is. Don't be afraid to put boundaries and put some distance between you and someone who's an energy vampire, or someone who disrupts your peace or brings you confusion. Pay attention to what your body, your intuition, your energy is telling you moving forward. Be very, very discerning, and this is going to bring you breakthrough. And I feel like you're going to literally just be, and you may already be, this new version of you that is powerfully discerning, that is showing up differently, that's making different choices, that's not aligning with the same kind of people anymore. It feels like you're very discerning, and your truth is speaking louder than anything else. And that's the goal here. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading.